Shri Sai Ram, offering ourselves at the divine lotus feet of our most beloved Swami. Today we want to learn phonetics, the science of pronunciation. We all know that languages are made up of sounds. Just as music is made up of saptaswaras, the basic sounds, the basic ragas, similarly all languages are made up of different sounds. When we master these sounds, it becomes easy for us to pronounce any word and talk fluently and correctly. So in English language, this science of pronunciation, which is called phonetics, and let us start with vowels. So sounds are classified as vowels, diphthongs, consonants. Vowels, diphthongs, consonants. What are these vowels? Sounds that allow the passage of air completely. When we speak, when we utter words, those sounds which allow the passage of air freely in the mouth, like for example, when we say apple, the sound that we use, here the air is passing freely through the mouth completely. So let's see some examples. First sound, vowel sound, is and example given here, about. So when we say about, we utter this word short about. Common, so here we see, though it is O, the letter is O in this word, but the pronunciation is common. Similarly here, another. So the underlined letters are the sounds. So the underlined letters are the sounds, and the symbol for that sound is this. So we need to record this in memory. This is the symbol for this sound, and this is a vowel sound. The next vowel sound, little more bigger. Examples: cut, mud, blood. So you see that here the letter is U, but the pronunciation is cut, mud, blood. Here, though the letter is O and O, there are two O's, but it should be pronounced in the same way. So English is a kind of unruly language with lot of exceptions, differences, and it is convention. If you ask why it is so, we have to just accept it. It is conventionally understood, traditionally, conventionally understood. So there is no why to it. So C-U-T, cut, M-U-D, mud, B-L-O-O-D, it's not blood, but it is pronounced as blood. Next vowel sound. This is a slightly more bigger The first one was the second was this is So just to make you understand, ask, mask, task. Some people, they pronounce it even more bigger, which is actually the next vowel sound. But just to make you understand here, this could be pronounced in fact as ask, completely You can open your mouth completely But here, just to make you understand the sound which this symbolizes. We have written this word. There may be some differences you may find in dictionary. So, I repeat, this is only to make you understand. Ask, mask, task, flask, etc. Next sound. So, this symbol with two dots, this has the biggest R. You have to open your mouth completely. So, S-T-A-R-T, start, father, start, father. So, this symbol. So, the underlined word here A represents this sound A. Let us move on to the next vowel sound. So, you observe that all these sounds, they allow the passage of air freely in the mouth. The next sound is this letter E. Now, this letter E in phonetics represents the sound A. See, for example, dress, bed, head, many. So, here the underlined letters represents the sounds which is symbolized by this letter E. Now, though this letter is E, we don't pronounce this word as dress. This is E, but we don't pronounce this word as dress. This is dress, bed, head, many, which means this sound is A. The sound A is symbolized by letter E in phonetics. I hope it is clear. Let us go to the next vowel sound. This is E. I represents this big I, which is written in a short way. This I represents the sound E. So, examples to understand: kit, bid, hymn, minute. Kit, bid, hymn, minute. Here, though it is Y, H-Y-M-N, this Y, this underlined letter Y should be pronounced as E only. It is not hymn, it is hymn. So, this is kit. So, I is not, it should not be pronounced as kite just because it is I. It is E sound. Kit, bid, hymn, minute. The next sound, I dot. It is not the capital I which was earlier. This is the small I. Though this is the capital I symbolically, the pronunciation is small I, smallest E. So, the smallest E sound is this symbolically written as capital I in a short way. It should be written in a short way. So, the next one is, this is not capital I, there is a dot. So, this is like small I, and this represents E sound in little bigger, little elongated. Happy, this is E, happy. Radiate, glorious, glorious. Happy, radiate, glorious. So, the earlier one was E. You cannot say happy, it is happy. Radiate, glorious. So, this sound is E. The next one is E with I with two dots. So, I with two dots represents the sound E. It is the biggest, the longest. E. This is sheep, sea, machine. So, E. So, here double E represents underlined letter E sound. Here only single E, but even then the pronunciation is same, E. So sheep, sea, machine. Therefore, this sound is E. Let's go to the next one. So, this sound symbolized by this symbol. Mark these symbols, how it is written. They are found in dictionaries. So, here you find this word. It is pronounced as, foot. Good. Put. So, though there are double O here, two O's are there, in between here two O's, but it should be pronounced only as foot and not as food. It is only foot. This is also good, not good. There is also that word goods. Goods should be delivered, but that is different. That has a different meaning, though the spelling is same. But here it is pronounced as good. P-U-T, put. P-U-T, put. So, this symbol represents U. Next sound is U, slightly longer, U. The previous one was U. This is U. Actual, influence, situation. Actual, influence, situation. So, U. Next one is U with two dots. This represents the sound oo, goose, food. You see here, F-O-O-D, generally we all say food. We all say food, but this should be pronounced as food, blue, group. So, though the spellings are different, here OU is there, here OO is there, and here U is there, but still all of them have the same pronunciation, oo, which is symbolized by this particular symbol, U with two dots. Let's go to the next sound. This symbol kind of, it looks like a reverse A or something. So, this symbol represents the sound aw. I repeat, aw. So, here it is dog, box, fox, aw. So, D-O-G, though this letter is O, we should not pronounce it as dog. That is also there, that's also correct, which we will see next. But here, this symbol represents aw sound. Aw, dog, box, fox. The next one is this with two dots, and here the same sound is given because some of them, the only difference is some of them they pronounce it with big elongating that sound. So, it's only to understand. This is boy, dog, boy, dog, or even D-A-W-N, dawn, fawn or lawn, etc., etc. The next one. So, this kind of symbol, this represents the sound O. O. So, this sound O. To understand, we have these examples, same words as the previous ones. D-O-G, dog, box, and folks. So, this is generally American way of pronunciation, dog or boy, box, folks, whereas British is aw. So, this is American O, whereas the previous one was aw. Next is the same thing with little more elongation, boy or dog, boy or dog. So, the same words we have just written to make you understand, but there are many other words with these kind of sounds. You can refer the dictionary, but here only to make you understand we have written the same word so that you could understand the difference between this sound and the previous sound. Next one, this sound, this symbol represents the sound a. I repeat, a. You can see trap, bad, B-A-D is bad. No, though it is B-A-D, it's not bad or bud. So, it is bad, we all know. Trap, bad, apple. Okay. Similarly, anything like that, anything. So, as sound, absolutely, angry or anguish, ah. So, these are the sounds, trap, bad. This is the symbol. Next, going to the next sound. So, this is the symbol for the sound, which generally comes as belches after eating food. So, this is or this is a kind of coming from the stomach from inside, it is So, generally when we use these words, when we pronounce these words, this sound comes. Nurse, stir, learn, say church, curd, bird, this kind of words. So, nurse, so you are here, I is there. So, though the letter is underlined, this letter is I, we do not pronounce this as stir, because I symbol represents E sound, but here this spelling should not be pronounced as stir, it is stir. So, this is learn, E-A, it is not lay or Leah, it is learn. So, these are things which have to understand, we have to understand and keep it in mind. This symbol represents this sound, So, let us have a recapitulation quickly of these vowel sounds that we have learnt. Sounds that allow the passage of air completely through them in the mouth, inside the mouth. So, the first is about, common, standard. So, strut, mud, blood. Ask, mask, task. Start, father. Dress, bed, head. Kit, bid, him, minute. Happy, radiate, glorious, glorious. Sheep, sea, machine. Foot, good, put. Please correspond to these symbols for the sounds which is shown by the underlined letter. Actual, influence, situation. Goose, food, blue, group. Dog, box, fox. Boy, dog. Dog, books, folks. Boy, dog. Trap, bad, apple, absolutely, angry, anguish. The last one, or nurse, stir, learn, curd, bird, church. These are the examples to understand these sounds represented by these symbols. In general, we have to understand one more thing. Generally, we have heard that, words beginning with A, E, I, O, U, they are called vowels. The words are not called vowels. We generally mistake this, So these words are not called vowels. Vowels sound, they are sounds. So any word which is beginning with, see for example, A, about, ant, or autumn, or engineer. So all these letters which is A, E, I, O, U, any word beginning with the letters A, E, I, O, U will have the vowel sounds. So you see here, ink, E sound, oxygen, O sound, umbrella, A sound. Like that, we have all these words. Take any word beginning with A, E, I, O, U, it will have a vowel sound in the beginning. So this is the way we have to understand. Many of us, we mistake this and we think that these words are called vowels. So vowel is a sound. So this much about the introduction and the first part of phonetics. Kindly recapitulate this number of times before we go on to the next video, where we learn mixed vowel sounds. Thank you. Sai Ram.